I I had to transfer over this space. Now we're going back into it. Okay. Oh, you want to play rough, huh? Question mark in quotations. As he tackles me into the back, as he tackles me onto my back against the carpet. Period. He mounts me missionary again. Period. This time I need him in the balls. Period. Right in the nuts. Period. Oh, he hated that. Period. Here we go. Period. Right dagger in the right temple. Period. Left dagger in the left temple. I'm gone. I'm a goner. Now I'm a goner. Right? All right. Boom. So maybe now we can we can switch kind of locations a little bit. So new paragraph, indentation, let's save it. Okay, boom. I wake up in bed again, right? I wake up in bed again. I peek from out of the covers. I peek from underneath the covers, underneath the covers, timidly. Pretty fucking timid. At this point, is this round four? That was round three. Round four. Yeah, that's how we're gonna just, each one has a round. Round four. Round four. Round four. I wake up in bed. I peek from underneath the covers timidly, right? Timidly. Okay. And round four. I wake up in bed. I peek from underneath the covers timidly. I get up. Period. I get dressed. Uh, let's put shower first. I get up. I I go into the bathroom. Period. I shower. Period. I get dressed. Period. I exit the bedroom. I exit the bathroom and bedroom. I exit the bathroom within the bedroom, right? You know, now you gotta have a budget where you're in a room that has a bathroom, motherfucker. I exit the bathroom within the bedroom. I then exit the bedroom itself, right? Period. I walk into the kitchen. Um, I open up the refrigerator. I did a period after the kitchen. Refrigerator, It's not a word I type a lot. Refrigerator, I believe that's it. Refrigerator. Okay, I open up the refrigerator. I pull out the carton of eggs. I pull out the carton of eggs and the bacon pack, right? What else? Scrambled eggs, bacon pack. I open the freezer. I grab the French toast sticks, right? I grab the French toast sticks, period. I I grab the French toast sticks. I I place the French toast. I place the French. I place the French toast sticks in a pan. Period. I place the pan. I place the French toast pan into the oven. Duh. I crack open. I'm creating a lot of suspense right now because this is round four, and you're like, well, it's like, oh shit, some peace. So like that's the best form of suspense in this kind of film is those moments, those fleeting moments of peace. It's like that's what's gonna put you on edge. You just saw 3 rounds back to back before this nigga could even get out of bed. Now all of a sudden, the depression is allowing him to get up, shower, and eat food, nigga, before he makes his presence known again. Like that's some bullshit. So now the audience knows the depression's there. The fucking character already knows the depression's there because it's in his head. So that's trying to show you the reality of it as where like it's not always so bad. There are some fleeting moments of peace. But nigga, he'll be right back. He went to the store. There are moments where your depression went to run an errand. And those are the worst for you because you want to enjoy it. Oh, the other roommate, other person in the house just left. Now I can be loud. I can record my music or make a movie. I can do something creative. I can film myself and not worry about someone, making noise or me being the one making noise for them kind of thing. I can make noise. I'm home alone. You can make noise. So now he's like, I'm home alone. I can cook breakfast. My depression left for a road trip. Yay, right? Like that's what it feels like when you wake up and you don't feel that bad. You're like, yay, right? You're like, we made another day. We made it another day. Like, yay. Like that's how it feels. When you wake up and you feel grateful that you're alive and you're not in that normal, like, oh, fuck, I woke up again. Like, that's what the depression's like. So that's why I'm externalizing it in the form of a killer, because as soon as you wake up, it's like, oh, you again, nigga? Oh, you were real, nigga? Like, oh, I wasn't dreaming, nigga? And he's like, wiping off the knife with your previous blood. This was never a dream. As he runs up on you and you hear that in your head, and that's scary because, like, why are you talking shit to me before you try to kill me? Like, why don't you just focus on the job at hand? Why? It's like you're a boxer and the other boxer's talking shit. Yeah, I'm about to knock your ass out. Well, then hurry up and do it, bitch. And then, now you done got you slipping, got you exchanging words in a situation where you should not be exchanging any words with this nigga. He's trying to get you to move your mouth so he can dislocate your fucking jaw when he smacks it with his closed fucking fist, nigga. Like, that's what he's trying to do to you, like, kind of thing. So, I don't know if this movie's really gonna be scary when I film it, or whoever films it. Just try your best to make it as scary as fucking possible. You know what I'm saying? But it can possibly lean on horror comedy, but not really, because the subject matter itself is really deep. So the horror comedy aspect would be to try to alleviate some of the pressure of someone going through that in their head for real, not really to make light of it, but it's like this movie is meant to help you deal with what you're going through. So take it how you want to take it. Like, you should try to laugh at it, or you can just jump out the fucking window and give up, nigga. But I'm trying to show you an entertaining way to look at this situation of being someone with a mental health issue like major depressive disorder with psychotic features. That sounds scary. If that's the psycho right there, the psychotic features. I'm looking at the paper like, yo, what the fuck does that mean? I got psychotic features. I don't even fight. Like, I'm not violent. I've never fought anybody. Like, even people that fucking deserve for me to fight them. I let that shit go, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have violent tendencies. So it didn't say violent tendencies. It just said psychotic features. You have the features mentally of a psycho. And I'm like, damn it. That doesn't look good on paper, doctor. But if that's going to help me get SSI, I just, tell straight up, like, I can't go into work right now. I got psychotic features going on, man. They say the wrong thing to me, man. Next time you see me, I'll be in handcuffs. Nigga, like, what happened? He was talking to me the wrong way. That's what the fuck happened. Like, okay, you're going to jail. That's not an excuse. Kind of thing. Why'd you punch him? Because I didn't like the words he was saying. The judge doesn't want to hear that shit, man. So, if the major depressive disorder with psychotic features sounds bad enough for me to get SSI for a little while to try to put together my fucking film career, nigga, you know what I'm saying? That would be great. But I'm just not in the mindset to take orders from someone else and let them just talk to me like I'm a piece of shit. Because then, like, I'm going to end up in handcuffs. Because it's like, I don't even have the mental health right now to fucking deal with your abuse. Like, the way you talk to me or treat me, or like I'm really going through something. And then your boss is like, I don't give a fuck what you're going through. And then it's like, that's exactly the type of shit that will get you punched, though. So you should, because, like, then it's like, oh, you're mentally unstable? Like, no, you are, because you can't not piss off someone who's, like, mentally unstable. Like, I'm not unstable, but I'm not stable enough to sit here and let you just disrespect me, bro. Like, because I need some fucking money. Like, you're going to talk to me any kind of way and talk to me like a dog. Like, look, I'm going through something in my head. So if you're talking to me like a dickhead, that might get extra perceived. Because I'm not misperceiving you. You're being a dickhead. You're like, oh, I'm not being a dickhead. I'm like, You are a dickhead. What the fuck? I don't want to go through that shit, having to bite my tongue all day, let you talk to me any kind of fucking way. Like, bro, first off, my nigga, like, I shouldn't even, so it's like, I don't want to enter that environment. That's not going to be good for my mental health. Taking orders from other people all fucking day, it's just not going to be good for me. Like, the way they fucking talk to you, why? It's not the taking orders part. It's the way they're fucking talking to you. It's like, I can't deal with that. I'll fucking snap. Like, like, I don't have any kids, nigga. Like, I'm not a slave like that to where it's like, I'm gonna let you just disrespect me because I got mouths to feed. No, nigga, I'll figure out another way to feed myself. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Kids are hostage takers. You're hostage to your fucking kids. You have to be a bitch in the real world because you got kids at home. A motherfucker try you at your job, you gotta let that shit just go because you got 3 fucking kids. So you gotta be a bitch and just, like, you gotta think about who's relying on you and stuff. And I'm not in that right now to where, like, I don't have to, like, take the abuse from you because I got 5 fucking kids I gotta feed, kind of thing. And I don't have another choice but to sit here and let you talk to me like a fucking dog. Like, no, like, all I got is me and my mom. So I can figure that out. That's not as bad as 3 to 5 fucking kids, or even 1 kid. So anyway, tangent, pardon me, that was called ranting. But I'm just trying to flesh out this story real quick. But okay, round 4. Now it's getting juicy because now we're starting to add some suspense. I just gave you 3 fucking fight scenes back to back. Just 3 fucking murder scenes, basically. You just killed this nigga 3 times. You just watched this nigga die 3 times. Like, that's going to be extremely entertaining in the movie because it's like, well, how is he going to get killed this time? And how is he going to do it this time? And where are they going to fight this time? Like, when's the depression going to pop up next? Eventually, you'll start to get the story. But I don't think in what I wrote here so far even alludes to that. And that's what I'm trying to do more. I want to just kind of tell you outside of the page. Outside of the page, I want to tell you what's going on so you can follow along. But if you just picked up the book on some humbug shit, you might not know what the fuck is going on. And that's kind of how I would like it for now. I'm not sure. As time goes on, I'll be able to put that more into the story. But at the very beginning, I want to ease that in. I want that to kind of be the reveal a little bit. Where, like, you slowly realize, by now, the fact that it's round 4, you should, like, realize that, okay, I think this is all going on in his head. And I think you might be, what's the word? Right? you know, and what's that shit called? Like, like, that's how people really talk in real life. So that's how I want to act in my movies, and that's how I want my actors to act. Like, when you're like coming up with something on the spot, you don't always know what you're trying to say. And because you're trying to get your thoughts together properly, right? So you're really in your mind searching for something that you're going to say, but you don't know how to say it, right? But as an actor, you're you spend months researching and practicing and rehearsing these lines so you can say them very fast as soon as your character hears it, right? You're, as an actor, you're kind of saying the thoughts your character's having before he's able to actually think about it, right? So now it doesn't come off as natural. You're really just waiting patiently to say something you know you're about to say. So So if you see an actor reading his lines like this, you would think he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, right? But it actually comes off a little bit more natural. Yeah, that's the word. Because real people actually have to how do you say this? Get their thoughts together, nigga. Right? So if you're watching someone trying to figure out what they're going to say, because the dialogue always takes place in the head first, right? Yeah, that's it, right? So now anyone watching the actor fumble over his lines thinks he's fumbling over his lines. No, actually, my character hasn't thought about saying that shit yet. Right? So now I introduce this James Dean technique back into acting, to where it's like never know the lines too well, right? But you want to be prepared for your job, so bitch, you better know the lines pretty well. So if you do know the lines very well, or too well, just act like you don't know the lines, right? So you need to give your character time to how do they say it? Fucking think for a second, right? And I'm pretty sure all of that comes off very natural, because that's how real people talk, right? I'm exaggerating with all the but I'm like, you have your different nuances. What do you look like when you're trying to think about what the fuck you're about to say? When you're watching a movie, you're subconsciously watching it to wait to see how fast the actors blurt out the character's lines. But the character is actually a real person, and the actor is a real person paid to embody the character within himself. And then real people actually have to uh, they actually have to think. So I take time to move my eyes side to side, left to right, construct and remember, construct and remember, construct and remember, because I'm really thinking through what I'm trying to say. I want to really think through what I am trying to say. So I'll just slow down the delivery rate in which I deliver said line from character, so it can give the appearance that maybe, just maybe, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say, because what the other character just said that I am responding to, I didn't even know they were going to say that. So really, I'm trying to how do you say process what the fuck I just heard for the first time. So I would say my theory in acting is that your job as an actor is to not look like the actor. Your job is to not appear as if you knew what the fuck you were gonna say. I know I'm watching a movie, bitch. All you motherfuckers been reading this script for 3 months, practicing what you're gonna do. I'm gonna move my leg when I say this. When I say this, I'm gonna slam the door and tell them to slam it at the tailpipe, kind of thing. And that's fine, but I shouldn't be able to see that coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched the actress move her body as she said something, and I wondered to myself, how long was she planning that shit? When did it occur to her that she was like, when I say this line, I'm gonna slightly move my leg over it and shit, kind of thing? Or like I can see them doing the process in a super fast way, but I want to slow it down a little bit so it's more natural, right? So you can obviously tell I'm playing around by taking too long to say what I'm gonna say, but as an actor, that would be more gratifying to watch than me just shooting out every goddamn. That's not gonna work. No, no, no. He did not know she was about to say that. You need a second to process. Did you hear what the fuck this nigga just said to you? You need a second to process that, because that's how real life is. In your head, motherfucker say some crazy shit, and you like, yo, did this motherfucker just say that? Yes, he just said that. Yo, so what we gonna say back? Well, don't say that, because that's kind of rude. Man, fuck this nigga, man. There's always an internal dialogue happening before you say anything. So I wanna play out that dialogue a little bit. Like, just slow it down and just take your fucking time, and just remember, you don't know what the fuck you about to say to this bitch. Oh man. So I just gave y'all niggas like an acting lesson real quick. But that's where I'm at with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with this shit. So I hope this tape talk isn't so you know, distracting. Yeah, I used to do it like this. I didn't have it all the way like over my hair. I just would scrunch it up and have it over my ears. And I would just keep it over my eyebrows. And I was walking around the crazy house like this. Like, hey, I'm in the crazy house. Fuck it. Let's get with the times. You want to look crazy in the crazy? Why are you here? Look at, you know, what, why do you think I'm here? You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Brian. I was playing check-ins with the nigga, and he was the first one to call me out on it. He was like, "You appear to be a little too normal to be in here." So yeah, you seem to get to know me more. I'm an actor. I'm playing normally the best I can. I guess I kind of fooled you, but inside of my mind, I'm a complete psycho. I just gear my psycho towards things that can't get me in trouble, things that can't hurt other people, and things that won't hurt me. So when you see this side of me, the writing, the singing, the directing, the acting, the filmmaking, whatever, the poetry, when you see the artistic side of me, then you see my psycho. I put my psycho to work in my craft. I employ my psycho as my writer. The psycho inside of my head is actually my writer. So I shouldn't be mad at him. I'm really trying to come to grips with the fact that I have mental issues and to accept that and to use that to the best of my ability to get to where I want to go in life. Crazy people can make it too, children. It's okay. It's okay. You weren't born crazy. And if you were, shame on you. Like I'm just trying to make you smile when I don't feel like smiling. How selfless of you. I don't even feel like fucking smiling right now, man. You know what I'm saying? This is just occupational hazard, you start writing about plunging knives and motherfuckers and you come up with a logical way to release your inner cycle without really appearing to be like this dark and twisted individual that fantasizes about hurting other people. No, 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 no. I'm not made for jail. I was born to stay free. I'm an American. I wasn't made for jail. You know what I'm saying? That's one club I don't want to be a part of. That's one gang that I just can't rep. The chain gang. Shout out all the chain gang. You know? So I was in the chain gang for one night. Bitch, that was a rope. Bitch, you was on a leash, nigga. I was on a leash gang, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. But anyway, I'm about to transfer this over. But I'm in a real good headspace right now because I'm actually like, what's that word again? Because like it strikes me like if you see an actor doing that shit on set, you're like, yo, this nigga don't know his lines. Like, he,